How are we all tonight? So I was trying to figure out what I was going to impart. You know, Rennell has these great events, and there's all these brilliant people in the room, and the more brilliant the room, the less I feel I have to offer. And so I decided I was going to lay it all out and give you the secret, the only thing that keeps me employed. And I mean that, dead serious. Everyone who listens to the next thing I'm going to say will have no need to hire me or any other marketer, ever. Because marketing is very, very easy, and it's people who complicate it. If you can answer two questions, you don't need to hire a marketing company. The trick is that no one can answer these questions. Who am I talking to? And what do I want them to do? It's not more complicated than that. There's nothing more complicated than that. Who am I talking to? And I have worked with CEOs, I've worked with generals with the DoD, I've worked with Fortune 500, Fortune 100 companies, and I go, okay, who are we talking to? It's like, oh, the whole world. You're wrong. You're not talking to the whole world. I mean, you are if you want to fail. Okay, who are you talking to? To the brand, what do they care about? What do they want? Who are you talking to? And what do you want them to do? Oh, well, I want them to buy my product. You're also wrong. You've never seen a car commercial that was trying to sell a car. Not once. I mean, guy with like a 10-gallon hat on the side of the freeway screaming like, come on, you won't believe these prices. That guy trying to sell a car. But you've never seen a real car commercial that was trying to sell a car. It's never been done. They were trying to make you want one. It's a very different thing. It's not the same. You're not talking to the same part of the brain. The messaging isn't the same. The images aren't the same. The content isn't the same. The channels aren't the same. But if you said, I'm trying to sell a car, that's a very complicated process. If you're saying, I'm trying to make people want my car, that's a lot simpler. Who am I talking to? And what do I want them to do? Once you can answer those two questions, okay, well, do I put this on LinkedIn or do I put this on TikTok? Well, if you're putting the same content on LinkedIn and TikTok, you're already doing a big thing badly. Because you're not talking to the same person. Who in here has an iPhone? All of you, except for the Android people. We won't talk to them. Sorry. Okay. Who here has been to like a Renaissance festival? Okay. Did you see ye old iPhone shop? No, you didn't. Because iPhone people, even though every single person there had an iPhone stuck in their boot, it's not the right place, it's not the right time. They were talking to the right people, but they weren't at the right point of the journey. Who am I talking to? What do they care about? Where are they? And what do I want them to do? Trying to sell a car is not the same as trying to make someone want one. And as long as you're approaching marketing like a salesman, you will fail at both. If you approach marketing like building awareness, building attitude, building brands, building affinity, making people want your product, making people want to be affiliated with your product, then sales gets a lot easier. When we try to conflate sales and marketing, which are not the same thing, we fail at both. Who am I talking to, and what do I want them to do? And if you can figure that out, you'll never need to hire me. So I really hope no one was listening. Have a nice night.